like your hats. We're glad you're here. This is the United States Constitution Week, and then we'll have you make a couple of comments when we get through with this. The Constitution of the United States of America, the guardian of our liberties, embodies the principles of limited government in a republic dedicated to rule by law. September 17th, 2018 marks the 231st anniversary of the drafting of the Constitution of the United States of America by the Constitutional Convention. It is fitting and proper to accord official recognition to this magnificent document and its memorial anniversary and to the patriotic celebrations which will commemorate the occasion. Public Law 915, signed by President Dwight David Eisenhower in 1956, designating September 17th through the 23rd annually, guarantees the issuing of a proclamation each year to be dedicated for the observance of Constitution Week. Now, therefore, pursuant to the powers vested in me as the mayor of the city of Corpus Christi, I do hereby proclaim September 17 through 23, 2018, United States Constitution Week in Corpus Christi, and ask our citizens to reaffirm the ideals the framers of the Constitution had in 1787 by vigilantly protecting the freedoms guaranteed to us through the guardian of our liberties, remembering that lost rights may never be regained. So we want to give this to you and get you to make a couple of comments, and we thank you and the ladies for keeping this on our mind.
Okay, thank you. I'm Ruth Carson, Regent of Corpus Christi Chapter, National Society Daughters of the American Revolution. This celebration of the Constitution was started by the Daughters of the American Revolution. In 1955, DAR petitioned Congress to set aside September the 17th through the 23rd annually for the observance of Constitution Week. The resolution was later adopted by the U.S. Congress and signed into public law August the 2nd, 1956 by President Dwight D. Eisenhower. It is a commitment of the Daughters of the American Revolution to teach the public about the historic events surrounding the establishment of the Constitution and the man who framed the Constitution. And on behalf of the Corpus Christi Chapter NSDAR, I'd like to thank the Mayor's Office for this proclamation.
Well, thank you. And we appreciate y'all reminding us every year of this thing. So let's give them a hand. And man, you lady ought to be walking lopsided with all these medals you got on. But come back over here and we'll leave a little. Oh, you're going to move. All right. This is progress, ladies and gentlemen. Good for you, Lucy. All right. Well, if y'all will kind of come in here and we'll get a picture, and then we'll get a chance for the council to say thank you to you.
Come in, get to see you out here. Nice to see you again. How are you? Good.
Thank you for all you do. Thank you.
Thank y'all for coming. Thank you for coming.
Yeah.
For temporary.
Yeah.
Like we're doing the proclamation. Here, right here. That's not Halloween. Okay. All right, the next one is going to be National Pediatric Cancer Awareness Month. If you're here for that, please come on down. And Councilmember Guajardo is going to help me with that one, so you're up. Watch your step. Y'all come on right over here. Yeah. How are you? Nice to see you. Thank you all for coming. This one.
Okay, thank you. Each year, thousands of children face the battle against cancer with inspiring hope and incredible bravery. When a child is diagnosed with cancer, an entire family and community are affected. Although cancer remains the leading cause of disease-related death for children, many childhood cancers are considered curable, and funding for much-needed research is crucial to saving lives and keeping children healthy in the future. Brooks Blossoming Hope for Childhood Cancer Foundation and Triumph Over Kids Cancer, along with the Ready or Not Foundation and other pediatric cancer organizations, strive to promote childhood cancer awareness and create a level of empowerment within communities to bring forth changes for the future of children fighting, surviving, and those yet to be diagnosed with pediatric cancers. Each September, we come together to remember all children whose lives were cut short by cancer, recognize loved ones who know the pain it causes, and support every child battling cancer each day. We join together with loved ones and community advocates, along with researchers and healthcare providers, to build a tomorrow where all children are able to pursue their full measure of happiness without the burden of cancer.
Now therefore, pursuant to the powers vested in me as the mayor of the city of Corpus Christi, I do hereby proclaim September 2018 National Pediatric Cancer Awareness Month in Corpus Christi and encourage all citizens of Corpus Christi and the surrounding Coastal Bend communities to join in our commitment to fighting childhood cancer and show the families who have been affected by this disease that their struggle matters to all of us. So we commend you, and I'll give you that as the spokesperson.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Mayor. Thank you very much, Paulette. My name is Patricia Canales-Bell. I sit on the board of the Ready or Not Foundation. Along with these incredible women here who represent the American Cancer Society, we have joined forces to form what's called the Gold Guild. And there are 40 women who specialize in raising awareness for pediatric cancers. It's been 12 incredible years that the Ready or Not Foundation has been in existence, brought on by a necessary crisis, I guess, looking for pediatric research funds to help these kids who unfortunately have been struck by cancer. These women here, members of our very own community, work really hard to bring awareness to pediatric cancer. I cannot thank them enough. Very humbled to be here with them. But certainly I want you to know that our community, between the Ready or Not Foundation, TOKC, and Brooks Blessings, has raised millions of dollars, 2.2 to be exact, as of right now, to go directly to research for these kids and their family. On a side note, I will tell you that September is Go Gold Month for us. We're out in full force. If you visit La Palmera Mall on Saturdays, we have free arts and crafts for kiddos, and we have a style show that's coming up at the end of the month. There is a Best Dressed Luncheon on the 27th, which everything goes to benefit pediatric cancer research. And we also have a night show this year for the first time, which will be on the 27th. I will tell you that every now and then you get a little extra blessing. Saturday I was at the mall working arts and crafts with the kids. Some of our members were there as well. We had a young family with an 8-year-old stumble across our arts and crafts table, didn't know we were going to be there, just kind of showed up. He was 6 weeks out of surgery. The brain tumor unfortunately took his hearing and his speech, but he had a great time with us at the Ready or Not table, did a lot of arts and crafts, and every now and then you get one of those signs that your work really does matter. He's now part of our organization, and we certainly will help support his parents as much as possible. So, ladies, our work really does come to fruition, and I'm really proud to be a part of this group. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mayor.
Well, thank you very much. Let's give them a hand for the work they do. And it's wonderful. Let's kind of gather back up here and get a picture.
to hold those up when they come up here. And then you've got the heart thing afterwards. I got one for you to read and one for Michael to read.
Okay, at this time, I'd like to ask these folks to come up and be sworn in to the board or commission that they had been appointed to. We appreciate that, and if you're interested in serving on a board or commission, please contact the city secretary's office, or if you want to find out exactly what board and commissions have openings, and express your interest in them, and fill out the information, and we'll put you down when there's an appointment process. So if they would come on down, Vicki Natal, Library Board, I hope I pronounced these names right. Alana Fisher, Food Service Advisory Committee. Daniel Suckley, Corpus Christi Convention Visitors Bureau. And Fred Edler, Crime Control Prevention District. Yeah, y'all come all in here. Thank you for your willingness to serve. The way this is done, if you'll repeat after me, I'll say aye, and then I'll pause, and you say your name. You all know which one that is. And then follow me at the remainder of the oath of office. So if you raise your right hand. I do solemnly swear that I will faithfully execute the duties of a member of the board to which I have been appointed and upon which I am about to enter, and will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution and laws of the United States, of this state, and of this city, so help me God. Thank you very much. You're now an official member. So we appreciate your time and your willingness to serve. Thank you very much. And yes, sir. We'll come up here and get a picture, and then the lady right over there will take you and get you signed up and make sure we know how to get in touch with you and tell you about the meetings and all that good stuff.
She is back there. He's doing it.
Next, it's kind of an interesting presentation. There's a couple of checks being presented to the Corpus Christi Tennis Association and Al Kruse Tennis Courts, and this is because of damage that was suffered by Hurricane Harvey, and the city, the association takes responsibility for some of these things, and there's some funds to be involved, and so we got 2 check presentations to be made. Well, what we have here, word came, I gave a welcome talk a month or two, maybe 3 months now, I don't remember when it was, to the, I guess, the State Tennis Association. And they were lamenting the fact that they'd had some damage as a result of the hurricane, and we're trying to raise some funds to address, I think, some windscreens and some other things. And they're a 501c3 corporation, and so I felt like that was something that part of the Mayor's Hurricane Harvey Fund was there for, is to help governmental entities and nonprofits that do help other people address their hurricane funds. So I told them that at that meeting that we could get them $5,000. And then the Parks, Arts, Leisure, and Seniors is another nonprofit organization that supports this activity. So today, we're making these available to the Tennis Association to address some of the damage done through the hurricane. John Longoria is representing the PALs, and the Jay's holding the Mayor's Hurricane Harvey Fund. And who do we give this check to? Oh, here's the lady right. So $5,000 from the PALs and $5,000 from the Hurricane Harvey Fund to help get our tennis operations back up and running. And so I don't know whether this would be matching funds for other damage they have, or this may cover a tremendous amount of damage cost to repair. So we're proud to do that and spend it wisely, ladies and gentlemen. And the guy in the middle back there, Ron. Some of you may or may not recognize him. It's Ron Woods. He's a tennis pro, a very successful tennis pro. There's only one black mark on his resume, and he's talking right now. He tried to teach my wife and I to play tennis in our younger days. He did well with my wife, but he didn't do so well with me. But that doesn't detract from his great career in tennis. We appreciate all you've done to carry on tennis here in Corpus Christi. So thank you very much. So get your picture, and then we'll see the council up here. I'll give you a chance here. Who's going to speak on behalf of the group? The lady that got the money, or John, you want to say something on the PALs?
Well, I'll just say we were asked to match the Harvey Fund, and the PALs group was happy to do that, and so I know they'll make good use of it.
I'm Tracy Barry with the Corpus Christi Tennis Association. We are very grateful for these funds. The tennis courts, like a lot of places in our city, did sustain a lot of damage from Hurricane Harvey. These funds are already being used. They're going to replace the windscreens at Kruse Tennis Center, and anybody who's tried to play tennis in Corpus Christi without windscreens can appreciate that. It really helps out. We host many tournaments where we bring children and adults from out of all over the state that come here to play, and the windscreens are really going to enhance the tournaments. Thank you.
Well, super. Good luck, and say hello to the council here. Thank you.
What you'll be saying. And Michael's going to hold the trophy and the t-shirt.
Michael? All right. All right, we're going to tag team you on this one. This is the for the Corpus Christi and Nueces County Heart Walk Challenges. So if you're here for that organization, come on down. Oh, no, these ladies are here. Yeah. We're just a. Oh, be careful. All right, well, I invite you to join us in challenging Nueces County employees, now city employees, Nueces County employees to participate in the Corpus Christi Nueces County Heart Walk Challenge. Heart disease, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and stroke are huge issues in our community. These lifestyle-related diseases can be prevented or delayed by making simple, healthy changes like eating better, controlling weight, and getting more physical activity. Register under the City of Corpus Christi online, heart.org/ and click on Join Us for a Heart Walk. About halfway down the page on the right, they say. Be sure to sign up on the city's team. All city employees and their family members are eligible to participate. The winner of the challenge will be determined solely on the number of registered participants, so sign yourself up, your families, encourage your co-workers to do so as well, and here's some more information on it, and I'll let Michael take it from here.
Thank you, Mayor. This is a little heavier than I thought it would be to hold this up. No, hey. Come on now. Well, there is no cost to participate, and fundraising is not required. If you choose to do fundraising to support the work the American Heart Association does in helping with the heart walk and stroke issues, you may do so, but it is not required. Every person who registers by September 30th will get a free City of Corpus Christi Employee Wellness Program t-shirt while supplies last. Then come out at Whataburger Field on Saturday, October 6th at 8 a.m. to see us kick off the opening ceremonies. The walk begins at 8:30 and goes from Whataburger to St. Lawrence Street, T-Head. Sorry, the Lawrence Street T-Head, sorry. Man, I gotta get my eyes checked after this. First sign of getting old. If you don't feel like going to the walk, you can still enjoy the vendors and activities at Whataburger Field. There is no cost for any of this, and there will be lots of stuff for kids and families to enjoy. Get started today. We want to keep that gorgeous trophy here at City Hall. Go City Champions, beat Nueces County.
There you go. All right. One of you ladies want to?
Yes, and Michael failed to mention that he is our event co-chair this year for the Heart Walk. It's our 22nd annual Coastal Bend Heart Walk, and so we're really excited. We always host it on the first Saturday of October, and so it's a free event. It's open to the entire community. We have so many different companies involved that will host different fundraisers and reach out to their friends and family to raise money for the American Heart Association. Heart disease is the #1 killer of all men and women, and stroke is the #5 killer. And so at the Heart Walk, people are able to walk in memory or in honor of someone and also share their why at the Heart Walk, why they're involved with us, why they're walking that day. So we're really encouraging all the different city employees to join under the City of Corpus Christi team. As they mentioned, it's at coastalbendheartwalk.org, and then there was also an email sent out to all city employees on Thursday from the wellness group. So if you have any questions, I think Elizabeth has some answers, as well as Donna McClure in HR and wellness. So we're really excited to have the city challenging the county and see who can get the most people registered this year.
Well, thank you very much. Just a word of caution. You're saying this starts at 8 o'clock? Somebody might start calling him about 6.
It's on my list.
Oh. Because they tell me he's a heavy sleeper in the morning, so I don't know. So anyway, well, let's get a picture, and then we'll say hello to the council for the...
No hiding your face, Michael.
Michael, you
Yeah,
might have
get
to
rid
go
of
a
the